the 2021 Mini Cooper JCW GP, the John Cooper Works GP, a car that you just never see, and this is going to be the only one here on the big island of Hawaii. Aloha guys, it's Joe Tunney. I'm visiting my very good friends here at Mini of Hawaii, and we're taking a look at perhaps the single most fun to drive car on the market today, the 2021 Mini JCW GP. And let's start by popping the hood and seeing what's underneath. Now, this is a 2-liter 4-cylinder. It's a modular 2-liter, and so if you followed along with Mini and BMW, right, the parent company BMW, Mini Cooper under the BMW umbrella, they share so much technology between the two, and one of them is their modular engines. All their small engines these days are modular, which means that each cylinder forms its own module. They're all 1/2 liter. So if you have a 3-cylinder engine, it's going to be 1.5 liters. A 4-cylinder engine like this is going to be 2 liters. But 2 liters and putting out over 300 horsepower. So incredible horsepower, better than 150 horsepower per liter, which is absolutely amazing. How they do it, it has a bigger turbo on this car than the standard any turbo model that they have in the Mini Cooper line. It has more intense fuel injectors and then a bigger and stronger intake system to handle all that extra power. Better than 300 horsepower on a car this size means 0 to 60 in well under 5 seconds. But more than just the pure 0 to 60 adrenaline rush, this car is built for darting in and out, daring high-speed maneuvers. Really, it's almost the perfect getaway car, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. But let's take a look around and take a look at what makes a GP a GP. One of the things that you're going to notice right out of the gate are these fender extensions, which are distinctive to the GP and look absolutely awesome. The other thing is the braking system. Take a look at these 14-inch front discs with 4 piston calipers. And so for a car this size to have this kind of braking capacity, you can imagine it's just going to simply blow the doors off of anything else that competes with it. And then these hand-cooked tires, 35 profile tires. I mean, these are skinny little rubber bands on top of these wheels. This is an absolute track superstar type of car. Let's take a peek inside. One thing you're going to notice right out of the get-go, besides the color-coordinated seatbelts, is the frame bracing in the back and the fact that there is no back seat on a Mini Cooper GP. The frame structure is stronger than any Mini Cooper that has ever been, and then it sits 4/10 of an inch lower than even other John Cooper Works cars. Inside, well, extremely comfortable, but one thing I want you to take a look at are these really cool gauges when I just turn the gauges themselves on. Just really cool. This is something that I am sure is going to be very popular throughout the Mini Cooper lineup and through BMW as well in the future. Now, one thing you're going to hear a lot about is that this car only comes with Aison's 8-speed automatic transmission. Not the ZF 8HP, that's pretty much my favorite automatic transmission in the world, but the Aison transmission. Aison is predominantly owned by Toyota, so a very high quality transmission, maybe not quite as fast a shift as you can get out of the ZF, and so you're going to have a lot of conversations with people about that particular choice of transmissions, but very solid and still super duper fast. Now I'm going to turn it on. The 8-speed automatic can be shifted through these paddle shifters, and believe it or not, these paddle shifters are 3D printed. So welcome to the future on that one. And then the 10 and 2 knobs on the steering wheel, nice thick steering wheel. Tons of room, right? It's only a 2-passenger, so it should have lots of room. It absolutely does have lots of room. Very easy car to get comfortable in. Let's take a look in back. Again, super dynamic aerodynamics all the way around. Fender flares front and rear, and then the gargantuan GP spoiler in the back. Really cool exhaust. Sounds awesome. Now remember, this car is very low to the ground. definitely built for high performance driving. A little bit of a hard ride. It's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but for somebody who wants ultimate performance in a small package, there really is no close runner-up. The GP is in a category by itself. Tons of room, no back seat, has the benefit of an extra smidge of practicality if you're doing some shopping or a weekend getaway, or just the gear you might have, because a person who buys this car might just want to track this car exclusively. And so you're talking about things like having fire extinguishers and extra support gear in the back. To sum up this car, to me, this is the perfect car for a movie chase scene. You can just picture darting in and out of traffic, going down an alley between two police cars that are waiting there. It's really the perfect car for that because it brakes so fast, so suddenly, with such urgency. The power is so incredible. It's over 300 horsepower on a tiny car like this is absolutely breathtaking. And then of course the ability to just throw it around. It's just such a small, light car with tires that grab and react instantaneously. And then on top of that, it's built with top speed in mind. And so the extra aerodynamics keeps the car controlled and down pressed to the road. The faster you go, the better the handling gets in a certain context at high speeds. And so this is really that perfect car for somebody who wants daring, exciting, thrilling drives as part of their daily routine. This will do anything that you want it to do and do it in a way that'll absolutely take your breath away. And if you have any questions about it, please don't hesitate to reach out to my friends here at Mini of Hawaii, or reach out to me anytime at joeloveshawaii@gmail.com.